So number 10 is MSI 2021. I mean, MSI is really big. It's the second biggest League of Legends event of the year, which League of Legends is still very huge. So peak viewership of 1.83 million. Wow. Average viewership of 711,000. That's so much. It's crazy. I think that the 1.83 million is during their finals. Let's see. League of Legends is one of only 2 games that have more than 1 entry on the list. Is the other Bang Bang? Peak viewership is recorded with Kia versus RNG. Kia gets the highest viewership. That's actually a really interesting stat to have then. Team with the second highest viewership was Pain Gaming. The Brazilian organization's peak viewership figure came... Oh, wow. During Mad Lions. So the second highest viewed team at MSI was a Brazilian one. That's pretty interesting. I think there's been a lot of like a resurgence of streaming and esports in those kinds of areas that are like starting to finally get a lot more like broadband penetration. So I think there's a lot of opportunity for growth in those regions. But that's really good to have. So number 1 was a Korean team and number 2 was Brazilian, which I wouldn't have guessed. I didn't know it was that far along. Okay. Yep. Bang Bang Southeast Asia Cup 2021. Impressive 2.28 million peak viewers. The tournament was ultimately won by Philippines esports organization Extraction? I don't know. The extra E confuses it. Whatever. A garner viewership of 500,000. So this event highlights the scene's impressive growth. MLBB's Southeast Asia Cup 2019, which was the event's previous edition, recorded 250,000 in peak viewers. I actually wonder where do people watch these events at for Mobile Legends Bang Bang? Because I never see anything for them, although I do believe, like, obviously this is accurate information. But, like, if I go... How many people... Yeah, the highest number of viewers right now is just 71. Is an English channel, too. But, yeah, it's not a lot. I don't know if they even stream these. Yeah, you have to remember, Twitch isn't available in China, which is going to have like a pretty big impact. Especially because Mobile Legends didn't really catch in the Western audiences. Second one, another Mobile Legend. Okay, yeah, I got the 2 right then. They're Indonesian leagues, the only region competition to make it to the top 10. Let's see, peak of 2.39. It was actually the most popular esports event in August and September, beating the likes of LCK, LEC, and ESL. Let's see. Over a 2-month competition. This is a 2-month competition. Jeez. Garnered 500,000 more peak viewers than its previous edition. So yeah, this game is still growing. Which again is weird because it's not growing here. Or if it is, it's not like noticeable. The International 10. Okay, so the International did beat out MSI, which is pretty cool. 10th edition was their most successful esports event ever. I fully believe that. 2.74 million peak. The 4th highest in esports ever. Oh, the number of broadcast hours watched. With only League of Legends World Championship recording a larger statistic. Both of these are pretty long events, though. Like, they take place over weeks. So I guess that's not too surprising. When breaking down which teams are popular with TI-10, Team Spirit was the most watched side in terms of average viewership. A Russian organization, followed by LGD, Secret, and OG. I mean, I guess being Russian for Dota kind of like makes sense. Okay, so PGL Major Stockholm. CSGO's first major in over 2 years failed to disappoint by becoming the world's most watched tournament in the title's discipline. The previous held record was by E-League Major in 2017. Oh my god. Yeah, so this is Yeah, this is huge. Darn. That kind of makes me worry about CSGO's future, though. If it took that much time to get another like new high record, but we looked at Steam charts pretty recently. I think we do it on Tuesday's stream. Yeah, and CS:GO is still holding pretty well. I think it's Steam's most played game at the moment. Here's a good argument though. What CSGO's future would look like in 2021 now that Valorant's esports ecosystem has commenced. These figures argue that CSGO is here to stay when it comes to S-Tor. Yeah, I don't think CSGO is going anywhere, but Valorant coming out and being a like obviously like competitive game with it isn't good for CSGO's future. It seems like they're still holding pretty well though. And part of that, I think CSGO has such like a history. It's been in esports for so long. To see it leave is just almost unbelievable. But also, like, Valorant has, like, these character abilities and it's a lot flashier, and not everybody wants that. I think it makes the game more interesting, but, I mean, I don't really consume either game, so what does it matter? Trolling back to mobile esports, Mobile Legends, oh my god, is this the third Bang Bang on here? Darn, yeah. So they've got 3 of 10 to 5. And here we break 3 million peak viewership. Let's see. This is the first of 2 world championships. Oh, so the next one will probably be on here too. Okay, so let's see. Mobile Legends. Another one. There's 4 of these. Jeez. This is... I'm going to go back up to the top. Make sure people understand this. They've taken 4 of these right now. This excludes Chinese viewership. And Mobile Legends Bang Bang is still this high. That's crazy to me. Despite being higher than the M2 World Championship, it's important to note that the competition did have lower average viewer count for the event. M3 have significantly longer airtime. Oh, it had twice as much airtime. Okay. So it looks like they're going by... Are they going by total hours? I don't know. Which is more than any other title. Despite not securing the top spot in terms of viewership this year, 2021 has showcased... Yeah, MLBB is still doing extremely well. Which is, again, crazy to me because it's not big in NA. Third is PUBG. This is really interesting. This PUBG is still going really strong. I think a lot of it, yeah, right here. Part of like the reason PUBG managed to stay relevant is because it went mobile. I think it was one of the earliest games to actually like develop a mobile platform and really focus on that. And I think that strategy served them really well. I do not believe that PUBG would have stayed relevant for as long as it has if it didn't have a mobile game. So, I mean, this is a really good foresight by its devs to get in on that. Let's see. Oh, the tournament. This is interesting. So PUBG Mobile performed best among Indonesia, Arabic, and Russian broadcasts. Okay. I think PUBG is still pretty big in NA, though. But that's really interesting to know that that's where its like best results were. Okay, League of Legends Worlds 2021. I'm going to try not to scroll down too far. Because this is... What's the last one? Is it another like Mobile Legends Bang Bang tournament? I don't know what number 1 is if it's not like Worlds. And we've gone this far on the list. Alright. Coming in second was World's Championship with a staggering peak viewership of 4 million. Again, excluding Chinese viewership. This is big. The title's most viewed tournament and first competitive PC gaming event to attract over 4 million peak viewers. So, is the next one mobile then? In addition, the event holds the title for most hours watched by an esports tournament ever recorded. League of Legends is highly regarded as the biggest esports title. Its viewership figures highlight that. Given the Chinese viewership figures are excluded from the list, these numbers could be significantly higher. And they would be significantly higher. In fact, Riot Games issued an acknowledgement stating that its grand final series between Edward Gaming and Kia recorded an audience of over 73 million peak viewers. Oh my god. This not only highlights the popularity of League of Legends, but how mainstream esports is in China. Was those viewing figureships look impressive? Chinese viewership statistics are difficult to confirm due to platforms in the country not publicizing numbers. Yeah, that sounds about right. What was number 1? Free Fire? Really? Darn. I guess I'm still sleeping on Free Fire a bit. Most viewed esports event in 2021 in terms of peak viewers is the Free Fire World Series 2021 Singapore. Mobile title garnered a peak viewership of 5.41 million, and average viewership of 2.8 million across its short none hour airtime. I assume it means 9. Okay. Well, Sandy and Indonesian peak viewership numbers were partially high. This notably helped secure the record's figure, was the title's popularity in Brazil. Yep, here we go again. Brazil has so much of a population. It's such an untapped market for like gaming and esports. Or I should include streaming in there, but yeah, there's so much opportunity. Let's see. Portuguese broadcast at one point reached a peak viewership of 1.06 million. So yeah, just Portuguese reached over 1 million. Spanish broadcast also... Oh, that's pretty close to 1 million. 809,000. Free Fire Singapore is of this writing not only the highest viewed esports event in 2021, but the highest viewed in history. Given that so many titles have grown and developed this year, with most games breaking previous records in respective disciplines. Let's see. It'd be interesting to see if the mobile trend continues or whether new titles such as Valorant or even Halo will strike the challenge for the 2020 list. It won't. I mean, I don't know. I'd be skeptical if Halo tops this, like, earns the list next year. Not that Halo, like, doesn't have potential, but I just don't see it being that strong to actually be competitive, you know? But what I want to take a look at, of these 10, I want to know how many were Mobile Legends and how many were mobile games. So 1, 2, what is this one? 3? Yeah. 4. So yeah, 4 of the top 10 were Mobile Legends alone. This is pretty crazy. And then, how many are mobile? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, 6 of the peak viewership esports competitions last year were mobile games. That's a little bit crazy. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. I think expecting Valorant or Halo to top these charts is just insane. Maybe Valorant could reach it. I don't think Halo can, but I'm skeptical of even Valorant.